Welcome, McNair Academic. Thanks for joining us today for our Rocket League match. Today we have McNair Academic High School playing against All Gales from New York. Or All Hollows Gales from New York. Apologies. So right now with the match beginning, we can already notice Moon Coffee, Paul D'Amano, a junior, going up to the right side. The ball gets hit back into the center. Hits the ball, goes for the pass, but the red team is able to pull it back. McNair pushing it all against the All Hollows High School team. Going in, and they get the first score. First goal is scored by Shrimp, Kyle Arano, their team captain. So this team has been playing pretty well over the season. This is, after all, their first year playing. And I must say they have been carrying themselves pretty well. The ball's already kicked off straight into the blue side where our team is. Ball gets hit off before it's able to get pushed up any further, and they push it straight into the red side. All Hollows is going to have to go on the defensive here. Stream trying to go for an aerial in order to get an easy goal, but gets counter and blocked by one of the other members. We see Paul Mooncoffee trying to pass it along. They go back onto the blue side, but a good defense made by Shrimp. Right now we have infamous Hale Daniel, who is defending their goal as their goalie today. All three members move up onto the ball on the left side, trying to push it back into the center, but it's pushed back onto the blue side. Daniel tries to see what he can do here, hits the ball with an aerial, but misses. It goes closer to the goal, but luckily, Paul was there to save it. When now the ball centered, is he able to make it? No, instead, he's able to get a demolition on one of the enemy members, but the ball is hit back onto the blue side. Open goal, a good defense made by Daniel. He pushes on, sees what he can do with the ball, and he misses the goal, shooting it right across. Can't Paul do something with this? He comes back around, misses, and the ball is hit out of the goal by the enemy goalie. After coming through, he hits the ball, an open goal, and Shrimp steals it from the other team. Now with McNair 2-0 against All Hollows in our first match. As they move on here to the next game. The match begins. Streams immediately backs up in order to get the boost in the corner. An excellent strategy to have that early boost and get into a good position for the goal. Coming in, Paul manages to make it in with a nice aerial as the ball goes overhead from the enemy team. And that's going to be 3-0 with McNair in the lead. Moving on to the next round. The game starts, Paul going in for the ball right away. Daniel moving out of the goal, a very risky move. However, Shrimp is able to stay there and try and defend the goal. Daniel coming around. Paul trying to see if he can do something with the ball now centered onto the goal, but high above. They both go for the aerial, and Paul is able to score that goal for a nice 4-0. Right now, McNair playing excellently against All Hollows High School. So if you notice, right now we have Kyle and Paul who play heavily on the offensive side. They're both getting very good with that team synergy, being able to pass the ball left and right to each other and setting it up for nice goals. Another aerial coming in from Kyle is able to get the ball right in between two of the All Hollows members. However, one of the All Hollows members is able to push it back onto the blue side. Now McNair moving onto the defensive. They're able to defend the ball from heading into the goal. Kyle staying on top of the ball. Daniel seeing if he can intercept the ball, trying to take it from the other two members. However, he's not going to be able to, but the ball seems to be centered. Can Paul do something here about that? No! All Hollows is going to be able to take an aerial and defend the ball, pushing it back onto the blue side. All Hollows controlling the ball very well here. And McNair be able to defend. A good defense done by Daniel, simple backflip. And they're staying on the red side. Paul is able to get a nice, easy goal as it slowly rolls into the goal. Unfortunate for All Hollows, but an excellent goal made by McNair. McNair now on a 5-point lead with only 1 minute and 49 seconds left in the match. Can All Hollows make a comeback? Kyle stays back, gets the boost. This time, Paul staying behind to also grab a boost, while Daniel pushes up with the ball. Kyle trying to go for an aerial goal, but misses, goes too high and hits the ball onto the ground. Now with the ball in control of All Hallows, they push it back to see if they're able to cross it. They manage to get across Daniel, but Paul is able to take the ball from their two members. They defend their goal, and the ball heads back towards blue side, but Kyle is there waiting for them. Daniel across the field trying to see if he can get ready for a play, but Paul pushes it over. The ball now centered. Can they do something about this? Paul hits an excellent goal right into it. McNair now at a 6-point lead at 1 minute and 14 seconds into the first game. An excellent goal made by Paul here, one of the main offensive players on the team. A little bit about Paul. Paul D'Amato is a junior. Currently, one of his extracurricular activities is the JROTC drill team. His hobby is video games as an esports member, and his favorite class is pre-calculus. And as normal, his favorite game is in fact Valorant, something he shares across all of his team members. The ball staying on blue side. Kyle here is ramming into Paul as they start heading in. Kyle gets a goal. An easy goal right in between all the All Hallows members. Unfortunately, their goalie may have been in a bad position. Now McNair at a 7-point lead, 51 seconds left in the match. Can a recovery be made? Kyle going for the regular opening, turning back. Now Kyle here is in fact the team captain of the Rocket League team. Another junior from McNair Academic. As he gets a demolition, the ball is pressured heavily. It's on the blue side, and All Hallows scores a goal on McNair Academic. Now 7-1 with 39 seconds left in the match. Sadly, McNair malpositioned. Nobody there to defend the goal. They move on to the next round. Daniel stays into the goal. Paul moving towards the right side in order to get a boost while Kyle was pressuring the ball. The ball now on the red side. Paul is able to come here, tries to get a rebound, misses, but the 2-tap comes from Daniel. An excellent rebound. You see here Paul as he hits it towards the wall. Daniel already ready for this. Make sure to catch it on the rebound, put it in. It is now a 7-point lead, 8-1, 29 seconds left in the game. So as I was saying about Kyle, another junior, in fact, the McNair Rocket League team, the people currently playing right now, is in fact all juniors. His extracurricular activities include the bowling team, his hobby is video games, and his favorite class is AP Music Theory. Daniel here trying to get into a nice position with now 8 seconds left in the match. Is he able to take a goal? And he misses, but can they kick it back? Kyle comes through. 4 seconds left in the game, and he scores yet another goal. Very well done by McNair. At this rate, it's very safe to say that McNair has taken the first round. Now, of course, this is a best out of 3. My mistake. This is a best out of 5. And McNair, the Cougar 3, take the first round. They're now getting ready for the next round. It is now 1-0 with McNair being in the lead. So a last fact about their last member, Infamous Hail, Daniel Lin, another junior, as said before. His extracurricular activities include cross country and tennis. His hobby is video games, and his favorite class is AP US History. Immediately, demolitions happened at the start. All Hallows is able to demolish Kyle. Kyle getting back into the match. Paul all the way in the front by himself, trying to see if he can keep the ball on the red side. The ball enters the blue side, and Daniel and Paul are here trying to kick it away. However, with very poorly placed touches, are they able to get into a good position? Daniel getting ready. An open goal. Is he going to be able to get it before All Hallows can stop it? All Hallows misses a defense. Daniel is able to bring the ball all the way across the field and get the first goal for this second round. A very early goal, 23 seconds into the match. They begin next. Kyle in the goal. He's going to push up. No. He's going to stay in the goal. Paul pushing up. Daniel getting that early boost, as said before, the beginning of the match. They go up. Paul and Daniel on the ball. Kyle taps the ball into the goal. Oh, but a good aerial defense coming from All Hallows. Daniel passing the ball back. Kyle backing up. Daniel and Paul in the front. All Hallows 3 on the ball. Paul goes for an aerial, misses and hits it on the ball on the wall. Is Kyle able to defend this? All Hallows misses 2 aerials. The ball right on goal, and Kyle's able to hit it back. Paul now. The ball is in the ceiling. Daniel gets an aerial over 2 of the All Hallows members, the third one being able to hit the ball back. One All Hallows goes for an aerial, misses the ball. The ball now in the center, on the right side. They both go in a 2-on-2 collision right in the middle, and Paul takes out one of the All Hallows members, gains control of the ball and pushes it back onto the red side in excellent play. However, overtaken by another All Hallows member. The ball back on the blue side. McNair trying to go on the defensive. Now with the ball out of the goal, a very close one to be sure. All Hallows now on the defensive. McNair on the offensive on the red side. The ball seems to be heading back over to blue side. Currently, Daniel trying to go for a backflip in order to kick it back onto the red side, but Paul's able to do it right afterwards. The ball now centered. Are they going to be able to go for an aerial? And Paul and Daniel both hit it right into the goal. Now 2-0 with advantage, McNair Academic, and 2 minutes and 51 seconds left in the match. Kyle immediately scouting out for that boost, excuse me. The ball being hit onto blue side right at the start. McDaniel's able to catch it. Kyle going for an aerial right in the center of the match. The ball is kicked back, however, and now Paul and Daniel are on the defensive while Kyle is on the orange side. Almost a shot on goal, but a nice save coming from Daniel as he kicks it, going back into the goal. A rebound, however, it goes towards the left side. McNair Academic ready for this ball. They kick it back onto the red side now, but All Hallows kicks it back onto blue side. Daniel comes in, tries to kick it right back. Now with the ball on red side, however, in control of All Hallows. McNair tries to go for it. Paul hitting the ball into the air, kicking it back onto red side. Kyle, a nice open goal. Will he be able to score it? Oh, but unfortunately he hits the side. Paul tries to go for a rebound and it hits the top of the goal. Ball now in the left corner of red side. All 3 All Hallows members on top of it, trying to go for a goal. However, 2 of McNair's team members are on that goal, defending it hard. Paul and Daniel. Now Kyle and Daniel on the goal. All Hallows is putting pressure onto McNair. All Hallows most definitely playing better than they did the first round. And already there's a demolition onto Kyle. Now with 2 members, nobody's there to defend the goal except Paul, and All Hallows takes a goal. And that is now 2-1, 1 minute and 24 seconds into the match. McNair only having 1 up compared to the last match. All 3 members start heading in, trying to go for the ball. The ball is kicked shortly onto blue side. Daniel going in for the defensive. All 3 members going in for the defensive, handing the ball over to All Hallows. Paul waiting for a misplay and gets that opening to shoot it back onto red side. One of the All Hallows members, 2 of the All Hallows members trying to take the ball from Daniel. Now that the ball is centered, this could be a goal. However, 3 members, one being from McNair, Kyle, and 2 being from All Hallows, go for the ball, and Paul is able to save it from entering the goal. Ball now centered again. Paul goes for an aerial, kicks it back onto red side. Daniel misses what could have been a rebound into the goal, and Kyle is destroyed and demolished by one of the All Hallows members. Daniel tries to kick it back, however, it hits the top of his car and lands in the center, still on red side. Now on blue side, Paul is ready for that ball. He's trying to see if he can take it back, but 2 of the All Hallows members kicks him out of the way. With the ball now centered onto the blue goal, now on the left corner, Paul's able to take it out and make sure it isn't centered. A much more intense match from last time. Kyle is there on the defensive. All 3 McNair members on the ball. All Hallows trying to look for that opportunity with now 8 seconds left in the match. Paul kicks it onto red side. Are they going to be able to lay this just in time? The ball now heading towards the center, and that looks like it's going to be a game. The ball's still in the air, and that is the second round going to McNair. And now 2-0 lead. McNair only needs one more win in order to win the set. Moving on to the next game. McNair, a very fresh and new team. These are people who are just started playing together for maybe about 3 or 4 months now. However, they have greatly improved from their starting games. Getting ready here for the next match. And the game begins. The ball immediately going to blue side. Paul's ready to try and catch it. Daniel playing on the offensive. Paul and Daniel on the front. Kyle staying back on the defensive. They're trying to see if the ball could be passed back. And the ball is hit almost onto goal. Sadly, it hits the side and rebounds back. Ball on red side. All Hallows trying to shoot it back onto blue side. Juggling it onto the wall. However, it's being able to be stopped by Paul and Daniel. The ball, all 3 members hit it onto blue side. Missed the goal, but now the ball centered onto the goal. Kyle's able to save it. He's now 2 members. The ball stays onto the blue side. Paul staying on the defensive. All 3 McNair members staying on the defensive, but now the ball is scored in, with Paul and Kyle being in a poor position in order to defend that. Yep. It's the first time All Hallows has had the lead today, with a 1-0 lead going to All Hallows. Match begins again. Paul is able to kick the ball. Kind of heads horizontal, not on either side. Now heading to blue side. The ball is centered. Is Paul going to get some sort of aerial on this? But sadly, he's not able to get to the ball on time. All Hallows is able to stop that. Daniel coming in from underneath, seeing if they can get a play with the rebound. And Kyle is there to catch it and scores it right onto the red goal. McNair now tied with All Hallows 1-1. A very short-lived lead. They move on to the next round. It is now tied. Seeing who is able to get the ball. Paul immediately going for a boost while Kyle pushes onto the center in order to try and challenge that center play. The ball now onto blue side. Paul, Daniel, and Kyle are on the ball, getting ready to see if they can hit a rebound. The ball is centered on the goal. Will they be able to get it? But no! One of the All Hallows members is able to defend the ball and kick it out. Now the ball on the McNair side. Nobody in the goal. And now All Hallows back again in the lead. 2-1. With Paul trying to save the ball last second, but unfortunately he could not catch up. Now with a 2-1 lead with the advantage to All Hallows. Daniel tries to go in for the center play. They both hit it around the same time. Paul tries to hit the aerial, but sadly misses, leaving only 2 members on his side. The ball on blue side. Paul is there trying to get it back. The ball now on red side. All Hallows playing around the ball. Daniel trying to see if he can get into a good position. Kyle trying to go for an aerial, trying to take it from the red team. All Hallows trying to keep the ball away from the goal. There's nobody on the blue side except now McNair has come over to defend their goal. The ball still in play, juggling between 3 players, all of McNair's and 2 of the All Hallows team members. One of their members staying into the goal. The ball now on red side. Daniel trying to set up a play. The ball centered, but sadly, and All Hallows trying to defend the ball. But they were not ready for Paul to come back with the rebound and hit it straight back into the goal. Now tied again, 2-2. Paul going in, misses the center play. The ball heads onto the blue side. Now on the red side, after being kicked back, Paul trying to see if he can get an aerial, maybe play off a rebound or even score a goal. Daniel hitting it off with a rebound, but Kyle misses the goal. All 3 members now on the ball from each team. Kyle heading out to the side, seeing if he can get a play should the ball rebound. Paul trying to head back in order to stop the ball from heading out to blue side. Nobody in the goal. However, All Hallows hits the wall, and they go with a rebound, seeing if they can hit into a goal, but both Daniel and Kyle are able to save the ball, coming in last second. The ball now in the center. All three members on the ball. Now Paul and one Hollows member on the ball on the left, going on to red side. The ball now on blue side. Kyle hits it back, heading more towards the center. The ball, right now, this game seems to be anyone's game. Or right now, this round seems to be anyone's game. All three Daniel now on the ball again. Paul waiting for a center play. The ball is hit back onto blue side. Daniel and Paul on the ball. The ball heads towards the left as Paul is able to kick it back. Daniel and Paul moving into the goal, seeing there's nobody in the All Hallows goal. Daniel slowly steals that goal. Now McNair at the advantage this round, 3-2, with 1 minute and 24 seconds left in the game. Seems McNair is trying to make a comeback here, trying to take that lead once again. Daniel goes in for the center play, and both members hit it. It stays in the center, heading towards the wall. Daniel and Paul staying on the ball. Kyle waiting for some sort of play. The ball gets rebounded back. Kyle tries to challenge the ball, but the All Hallows member is able to kick it back onto blue side. Nobody in McNair's goal. Paul heading back for defensive, kicks the ball back, and the All Hallows hit the side of the goal. Missed the goal by just an inch. The ball now back onto red side. Kyle heading back to play very defensively. The ball heavily pressured onto the red goal. Daniel trying to go for a goal, but sadly hits a rebound instead. Paul trying to see if he can get an aerial, misses the aerial goal, and now McNair heads back onto the defensive. The ball is now on blue side. They're able to defend it and push it back onto red side, but All Hallows is playing on the offensive with no goalie. Same for McNair. McNair, all three members onto the ball. Kyle goes back into the blue side in order to make sure that he don't get scored. Paul. Oh, and Daniel scores a goal. With both Paul and Kyle on the blue side. Let's watch this. He hits it, steals it from the All Hallows members, and sadly their goalie was not able to get there on time. They move on. 19 seconds left into the match. 4-2, advantage McNair. Daniel moves on to the side. Paul trying to go for the center challenge. The ball heads onto blue side, the right corner. 10 seconds left into the match. If McNair takes this, they win this set. Kyle moves on to the left. Keeps the ball away from the goal. 1 second left. The ball still in the air, still in play, and the ball taps the ground. That is a victory for McNair today. 3-0. Once again, thank you for joining us today for our Rocket League esports match. And we hope that you guys are staying safe, enjoyed the match, and we hope to see you guys again next time.